TNT Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to 23-yard line. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down, Murray throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. He'll have the first down. They'll get him up around the 37.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation? We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. From the gun, it's Murray. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now Murray on third and long. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense throws a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
36 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. It's a design run for Murray. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. On third down, they go with Benson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Throw it. We're set. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
So we're going to 54. Line in. Yeah, here we go. Line in.
Dak going to put it up right away. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. We're going to 54. We're going to 54. Line in. Here we go. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. Go. Get out there. Get out there. Here we go. 47. Here we go. 47. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Hey, kill! 47! 26!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Yeah! There we go! Line in! 26!
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Now Murray on first down. They work this out wide to Benson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Forced to his right. He runs with it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down. So after 1, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. We're back to Arlington in a moment. 2nd quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. Inside the 30. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run with Benson. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Von Revel there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to have a Parks 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
8 yards. That's good for Cardinals 1st down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass brought in by Sharp. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Go. Benson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Benson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think 20.
It's Trevor Etienne. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So a big one there there to start the drive. 61 yards.
Going to 54. Wide out. There we go. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's a run up the gut. And he will get into the end zone. David Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are back within 4. It's 21-17. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now for set, throwing on 1st and 10. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will go all the way. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah! Gun. Go right in. Here we go, 46. Gun. Go. Get out there. 26.
Prescott on 1st down. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yeah! Kill! Go right in.
Handoff here, up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Go to 54. Yeah! Hey, kill! Go right in. Then we're going to 53.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 4.
Cowboys 24.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
64 yards. That's good.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! Hey, kill!
Dak's going to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And he will score! Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys! Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will cut the deficit down to 4.
Cowboys 31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide. Yeah! There we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Prescott now. This one's caught by C.D. Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard
From the
line.
44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Moving left. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill! 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54. Here we go, 47. 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Now a shot here, deep middle. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Set the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He works free, right side. And he will dive into the end zone. 83 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down.
And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
22. Cowboys 37.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. The offense will take over. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now it's Brissett on the run to the right, taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
It is 3rd and 10. Now Brissett. Duvernay with the grab. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. We're set. That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that point, ain't it?
1st down, Prescott. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kill.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Plus to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 42-yard line, Here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go! Wide 8!
Dak to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Yeah! Then we're going to 53. Wide 8.
They'll throw again. Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here we go, going to 54. Go. Then we're going. Yeah, here we go. Wait, wide 8. Wait.
Now Dak on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make it.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throw it. Brissett. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
20-yard pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Hey, kill. Hey, check. 19, go.
Here is Brissett. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2nd and goal. Again, it's Benson. And he will score again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah!
Prescott on 1st down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Prescott. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Walter Nolan. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that'll set up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, check. Go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, kill. 19.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. Third down and 9. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Going for it all. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The Cardinals lining up for punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go. One. Here we go. Kill. There we go. Going to 53.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards. Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
56.
On first and 10, Prescott. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, got 19.
Now Brissett throwing on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
19. Go.
To throw is Brissett. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's third down.
Gain on the play.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that work for your offense.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Gain of 12 yards. The Cardinals first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Keeping it in the air, here's Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. Here's first and 10.
19. Go.
Brissett gonna throw again. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And he will have the first down. That is not officially gonna end the game, but they're gonna be able to take the clock way down after that play.
19. Let's go.
Throwing again, Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this deep...
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah.
Dak been thrown here on first down. The coverage right there, and it dropped away, incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a jam. To extend their lead.
Go.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here comes second and 4. Now, Brissett. Pass brought in by Chark. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On first down, Brissett. Duvernay with the grab. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard
4-yard line.
Reset. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Jaden Blue on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. Now it's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.